Oh man, it's been 8 days. I've been a teacher.
8 days?
8 days. This is my first year.
First year?
Yep.
Now, did you want to teach elementary instead of high school or junior high? Or did it not matter?
It's interesting. When I actually started college, I was going to teach music. I wanted to teach high school band. And so I went to Mac. I got an associate's degree in music education. And then I went to SEMO to finish my bachelor's degree in music education, but I was quite a bit older than most of the kids who were in college. I was 26, everybody else was like 17, So after a couple of years at SEMO, it was really tough to transfer and to work full-time and to be a full-time student, and I was married at the time. And so it was difficult. But so I left SEMO, got a job for a few years, got a career, and started working on my bachelor's in elementary education. So elementary wasn't my first choice originally, but when I decided to come back to school and realized that I really didn't want to do music as much as I thought I did, elementary is definitely where I wanted to be.
Okay. Now you say you like music, so I saw the guitar. Do you try to tie that in with like some of your lessons, or just how to get it going?
Every single day. Every single day. In the mornings, I'll meet them at the gym at like 20 till 8, and then we walk down to the classroom and they stand outside the door until I come in and get the guitar and walk outside. Mm-hmm. And they know that they can't enter until I start playing music, and I won't start playing music until they're facing the right direction, quiet, and ready to come inside. So when I start playing, they all come in, and when they sit down, like when they first come in, I'll play something like something simple, something basic for them to walk into. And then when they sit down at their desks, they have their backpacks, they have all their stuff. I'll start playing Dueling Banjos, which is an old folk song. And I'll start playing.
That's cool.
And they all know to get up and go to their backpacks. I don't even say anything to them yet.
Really?
And then they're all just scurrying around.
What the heck?
They're all just scurrying around getting their backpacks. And I just kind of play this.
That's so cool!
I just wait and I just let them do their thing. And when they get set down and they're all waiting, I switch keys back to E. Good morning, class, and they all say good morning. And I tell them a little bit about what we're doing. I tell them that, like today, we're working on writing numbers 1, 4, and 5, and working on building blocks to 9, counting up to 9, counting back to 9, and coloring in blocks, and letting them know just kind of we had music. They're in music right now. They have music today, and kind of let them know what's going on. And then I ask them if, I just kind of tell them, just kind of give them the schedule, tell them what's going on, and then I say, I have a question to ask you. And when they all stop and look at me, I ask them, are we all in our places? And they go, yes. And we go, it's time to start the day.
That is awesome.
That's how we start the day every day. And it's gotten to the point to where Principal Barton actually came down to observe what was going on in my classroom. And she had a concerned look on her face because I didn't say a word to him for like 5 minutes. But every musical cue that I played, they know what to do until they're sitting down and ready to learn. So, and I told them, I said, I'm going to play my guitar, and you're going to hear these notes when it's time to do this and this. And I mean, we're not even 2 weeks in yet, and they just know.
Do you think that making it more entertaining, like for them, that helps them learn better and like listen to you more than others would? Like your teaching style is different. I know it's different than others.
It's definitely different, but the cool thing about it is we're all programmed to understand the same ideas, and that sounds so robotic, but I don't want it to. But every single teacher, which by the way, in this hallway in elementary school, this is a dynamite staff down here. I mean, to work with this age group, there's not a person I could spin in a circle and look in any direction and find somebody who's willing to help me as a new teacher get it figured out. And that's an awesome feeling. Mm-hmm. But if you were to go into every single one of these classrooms, you're going to find that they have a routine, and that is the most important with these kids. If you can't be consistent with them, they're not going to be consistent learners for you. So, Miss Henson starts her day with good morning, and they talk, and she asks the same questions, and they're used to that routine. Mine's just different because they hear a musical cue and they know that it means to go do something else. But it's all basically being consistent for the students. And
Yeah.
once you get consistent with them with now we're in our routine, they know how to do it. And I think that's the most important. Kids, if they see a guitar, even if I don't sit there and wail on it all day, which I don't, it just being in the room the first couple of days, they were curious. You know, they're like, what is that for? You know, so it at least piques their interest. But they don't get a lot of entertainment. More so, it's used for function. But there are times where I'll just play music for them, and I tell you, I can kind of see the restlessness just kind of vanish when I start playing the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Like walking to music, they were just walking. I was playing. I was just playing this soft little guitar part, and Miss Pratt, the music teacher, was like, "That is so calming. My whole class is just walking to music, not talking, just listening." So it helps. It helps with classroom management more than anything, I think.